Hey, Chris here, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, you read the title correct. I tried trading oil with £10,000, and in this video I'm going to let you know when I did this, why I did it, and what my results were. So for those of you that stick around to the end, you'll see exactly how much profit or loss that I made. First of all then, let me explain why I traded oil, and in order to explain that we need to go back to March 2020, and that's when we had the first UK lockdown.
The time has now come for us all to do more. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home.
And essentially all the sports were cancelled. So my usual way of making money online through match betting, where you cover all the outcomes using the bookmakers' free bets, the regulars of the channel know how this works already, but for anyone that's new to the channel, that's what I was using my money for. And I could not do that anymore because of all these sports being cancelled. And I saw an advert just like this one that I'll play you now.
Jack and Plus 500 met online. Plus 500 charmed him with its simplicity. It was a match. Their relationship grew. Plus 500 was always there to support Jack and gave him the freedom to trade CFDs on almost any instrument he had in mind.
After watching that ad, I kind of got a bit enticed into it. Like, what's all this trading stuff about? Can you make money doing it? And I sort of saw a trend that, okay, no one is using their cars at the moment, so the price of oil was just going down and down and down. And I thought, right, well, when everyone starts using their cars again, oil prices will go back up, as they have done now, as we're now in November of 2021. You can go back on the graphs and see that's exactly what happened. So after thinking all that through, I thought, okay, this makes sense. This is going to be, a low risk thing to do. I should be able to make money from this. And I opened a Plus 500 account and deposited £10,000 in there. Now, I use something called leverage on the account. So that's it's called CFD, Contracts for Difference Trading. And basically, instead of my £10,000 just being worth 10 grand, it was actually on 10 times leverage. So I had £100,000 to play with in that account. Now, to complete this oil trade that I thought was going to make me a ton of money, I went onto the Plus 500 app and I saw that oil was trading at $12 a barrel. And I thought there's no way it can drop any lower than that.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
So I put a buy order in to buy £100,000 worth of oil at $12 a barrel. The reason I thought that was a good idea is because I'd been seeing on the news that we were about to start, coming out of lockdown and the country was going to start getting back to normal. And I thought, okay, the worst thing that can happen is the price keeps going down and, I'll lose all my money. But if it goes the correct way and goes up, I'll actually be able to make like £100,000. So I really, really thought it was a great idea. I was going to make a ton of money. As Terry Smith would say about people that think they can time the market.
There are only two types of people when it comes to market timing. Those who can't market time and those who don't know they can't market time.
And what he means by that is it's useless trying to time the market. You can never ever know exactly when to buy into something, when to sell out of it. After buying in at $12 a barrel, it kept going down because obviously we can't market time. It's just a fool's errand to try and time the market. And I lost over £6,000. So I'll put a screenshot now up of how much money I managed to withdraw back to my account. And I only didn't lose all of my money, the whole 10 grand, because I'd put a stop loss in there, which, was the smart thing to do would have been to not get involved in this trading malarkey at all. But at least I didn't lose the entire 10,000 is the only positive I can take away from it. Now, although this isn't financial advice, the key things I really wanted people to take away from this video are that it's much, much less risky to invest for the long term in something like a Vanguard S&P 500 or an actively managed fund such as Fundsmith, for example. If you feel sorry for me for losing so much money in just 5 minutes, please do press the like button. And until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.